Hi guys, this is Kelly once again from Bond Machines, and today I will be reviewing the Pfaff 130-115 sewing machine. Okay, there you can have it. That's the model number. Okay, it's a German machine, a pretty strong machine, and I'll quickly go through the features and the functions of the machine. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification button to get updates on reviews of other sewing machines. Okay, quickly I'll run through the features of the machine. It has a double thread stand structure, which is this. Okay, these are for the double thread stand. All right, right here you have the lever control for the straight and the zigzag stitch. So 0 being for the straight stitch, and if you go beyond the 0, you're actually sewing the zigzag stitch. All right, it has a double tension, okay, which you can use in case you're sewing using the twin needle, or you can use one if you're sewing with a single thread. All right, right here you have the lever control for the straight stitch, or for the length of stitch length. Okay, now you have 5 here, which is the top. Then if you want to reverse, you pull it all the way down. R is the reverse. When you're taking it up, you're actually sewing a more wider stitch length. Okay, right here you have the control for the feed dogs. Okay, you just pull that down, it drops it down, and pull it up, it brings the feed dogs up. All right, so it uses a front oscillatory mechanism, meaning that you thread from front to back. It uses the standard Pfaff shuttle and bobbin mechanism. All right, that's the bobbin. Okay, so it actually has a motor at the back, and the light at the back. You just switch that on here, and okay, that's the switch for the off and the on. And I'll quickly run through the threading of the machine. And firstly, like I usually do, I'll wind the bobbin, then I'll run through the threading of the machine. All right, from this thread stand, you just put in your thread there. Okay, this way, and just put it in and you drop it down, so it actually holds the thread that way. You pass it through this point here. Okay, make sure it goes through one of the holes there. Then from here straight down, you're gonna see a small spring mechanism that looks like a tension, but you pass it in between. That's what stretches the thread when you're winding your bobbin, so you can get a perfect wounded bobbin thread. All right, so when you do that, you just wind that on the bobbin, and you place that on. Make sure that this dent here actually laps on this protrusion here. Okay, you can see that on the bobbin winder. So you just put that carefully and think. All right, so when you've gotten that, you just push this down. Okay, so when you push it down, it's actually it's the bobbin winder sits on the wheel, so when the wheel is rolling, it actually winds the bobbin. Alright, so I've gotten the quantity I want. You just push this up and you can eject the bobbin. So you thread the shuttle, okay, and you place that in. Now in threading the machine is quite easy. From the thread stand, you can use any of the tension here. So let's say I just want to use the second one, but I can use the first one also. Make sure you raise this footer up. You raise it up, you pass it in between the tension plates. Okay, so when you pass it in between the tension plates, make sure it goes inside properly. All right, there's this small iron protruded there. It just goes like round very well inside the tension plate, then it comes into this down one and goes all the way in. Okay, so it's quite easy from the thread stand down to this tension plate. You can use any one. Make sure it goes inside very well, then you like do more like an S shape. Okay, so from there you just take it from here down here, then take it up, then straight to the carrier, which has 2 holes there. So the 2 holes, you can put it in any one. Why it's 2 there is because of the in case you're using twin needles. Okay, so just make sure that goes in very well here, and that's it. All right, so you pass it through the side and there's this the needle holder. There's two holes here. You just make sure that you pass it through one of them. So when you pass it through, you thread from front to back. I'm gonna do that in a moment, and I stitch with the machine. All right, I already threaded the needle, so I just pick down the drown thread, and I'm gonna sew right now. Now to stitch a regular straight stitch, like I said, you just put in your fabric. Make sure before you sew your main fabric, you use a test fabric. All right. So I take, this has to be on 0, like I said. So this is on 0, and I'm using the higher stitch length. So when I sew through now, all right, that's the back. Okay, see that stitch, and that's the front. So I'm gonna sew through once again so you can see. All right. Okay, so I just reduced the stitch length to, let's say, to like 4. So when I sew through now, okay, there you have it. That's a much reduced stitch length. Okay, see that? That's number 4. So you can actually reduce the stitch length further depending on what you want to achieve when you're sewing through. But I think I'll stop at that. Then to sew the regular zigzag, or to sew the zigzag, I'll just use number 4 for this. So you just turn the lever all the way from 0 to 4, and you reduce the stitch length much further. So I'm using number 3. Then when I sew through now, okay, there you have it. That's the back of the zigzag, and that's the front. So you can also reduce it further to get a much closer or tighter stitch. Okay, I think that's too tight. So there you have it, guys. That's for the regular zigzag. So if you want to take it back to regular straight stitch, just take all this way from 4 to 0. Okay, now right here you have the needle position. Okay, this is what you use in changing the position of the needle. So in case you want to sew your buttonhole, or you want to put your zipper on, you can actually use that for it. So you can just turn this all the way from here to left, right, and middle. Okay, this is what controls the needle position. So if I'm turning it to the, let's say, to the left, I'm sewing, you can see the position of my needle. See, I'm sewing directly through the left. All right, so if I should take this all the way to the left, rather, if I take it all the way to right, you see my needle position has shifted. So I'm sewing all the way to right now. So so that's it, guys. That's the stitching on the Pfaff 130-15 sewing machine. All right, so this is a very strong machine. I like the build, the craftiness. It's actually noiseless, and it's very good heavy duty sewing machine. So thank you guys so much for watching, and God bless you.